Yo, what's going on everybody? I am Drew and welcome to the 5th episode of our WWE 2K15 Universe Mode. In the last episode, it was the 2nd SmackDown in the month of December. This week we have the 3rd Raw in the month of December and the build up to the Extreme Rules PPV. This week we're going to get into it. We're just going to have a normal 2-match episode Raw with John Cena is coming out for a promo for his return to WWE after a spell on the sidelines. With Roman and then the Authority are going to come out. They're going to try and beat him down. Roman Reigns comes out to make the save, and we have a 2-on-3 handicap tag team match to start things off. I know that's not possible, so that's why I'm not going to play it. I'm just going to Sheamus is the manager, but we're just going to use our imaginations. It's a 2-on-3 handicap tag team match. Then we have Cameron versus Paige. If Cameron wins, the match at Extreme Rules will be turned into a triple threat match for the Divas title. We have Curtis Axel going up against IC champion Ryback, who's been on a roll lately. These two, of course, are former tag team partners. Then we have a rematch from last week. Adrian Neville, one-on-one versus Dean Ambrose. On our main event, a submissions match. Again, we're having a lot of submission matches lately between Chris Jericho with his Lion Tamer and Jericho against Rusev with his Accolade. Jericho's been on a bit of a low roll recently, and Rusev lost last week, so both men trying to pick up some momentum. Jericho looking for a match, of course, for himself at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view. Nothing there quite yet. John Cena and Reigns versus the Authority. John Cena and Reigns, of course, win the Supermen of the WWE. I'll play this match, the first Divas match of the whole kind of Universe Mode, because it's number 1 contenders kind of match. Curtis Axel versus Ryback. Ryback, of course, picks up the win. Neville versus Ambrose. Ambrose again picks up the win against Adrian Neville. But let's get into it. Cameron versus Paige. Paige would be my favourite, I'd say. Paige is Bay-worthy, of course. But I would have thought AJ would be my favourite last week on SmackDown, where Cameron picked up a win against the Divas champion. So Cameron can pull out a shock, as you've seen last week. And her entrance video is actually the greatest of all time. But with her, oh my god, her pom-poms. I think it's probably the 2nd time I've ever seen Cameron's entrance, but oh my god, Cameron is GOAT in this game. But she's coming out. I need to make a superstar in the creative superstar mode and give her this, give him this entrance. But that's cool. That's a loud as fuck truck. But ignore my cursing if you don't like cursing. I apologize. But next we have Paige. More like Paige, but that's okay, that's enough. Paige is just the greatest of all time, honestly. Here she is, coming down to the ring. Fans love her. Okay, sorry about that cut there, it was just a mistake on my part, but let's get into this match. Paige versus Cameron, for Cameron being inserted into the Divas Championship match at Extreme Rules. Here we are, Paige getting the best of Cameron early on. And now Cameron pulling it back. Of course, this is going to be a very close match, I think. Despite Paige being my favourite, Cameron's been impressive so far. And just wrenched on the arm of Paige aggressively. A new attitude from Cameron, clearly. Nice goes, finished last. But as oh, a big kick! My god, Cameron stomping away on Paige, and a leg drop to Paige's legs. That could easily break it, and a big shot. Cameron, very ruthless, very aggressive. If she is added to the Divas Championship match at Extreme Rules, I would say she'd be my favourite, because she'd have wins against Paige and AJ. Oh, a big spine buster out of nowhere, really. And now Paige, going for that cover that we don't see ever anymore, or even though it's not even it's a headbutt. But just the ruthless aggression of Paige is ridiculous. So Cameron laid out a big stomp to like the face, but a big kick again from Cameron. Yeah, because Cameron would be probably my favourite. She'd have all the momentum going into it, beating both the competitors, but she'd also have the mental edge as well, other than just momentum, because both women know that they've been defeated by Cameron in recent weeks. So, but Paige is looking pretty strong so far. It's looking a pretty even match though. Just drives the knee into the midsection of Cameron and slams her head into the mat. And a big stomp. Paige, like I said previously, her ruthless aggression is unmatched in the Divas division. And but Cameron back to her feet now. And, oh, plants Paige down. And a big kick. And elbow to the neck of Paige. Lives struck by the hair as well. And, oh, misses the drop kick. But blocks Paige's attempt at a punch. And what's she going for here? Oh, Paige reverses. Neck breaker. Brilliant from Paige. That could be it. But Paige often to stomp away on Cameron some more. Paige lifts Cameron up now. And turns her around. And is this the... Oh, a big suplex. I thought that might have been like the Paige turn or something like that. But slamming Cameron's head into the mat. Again, and a big stomp to the shoulder blade. Now here's Paige. Brings Cameron to the middle of the ring. And slams her down again. Paige taking control now. And again, just Paige just not giving Cameron a chance to recover now. And this is great wrestling psychology. Stomping away. Keeping her on the mat. But now Cameron back to her feet with a vengeance in her eye. But Paige one step ahead of Cameron here. What's she going for? Oh, snap suplex. Brilliant from Paige. And lifts up Cameron. What's she going to go for here? What's she going to go for? Paige Turner. Oh no, wait. Yeah, Paige Turner. That could be it. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, Cameron kicks out of the Paige Turner. Paige looks infuriated. Oh, but she's setting up now for the Rampage. I think that surely will be it. I took everything Cameron has to kick out of that. And here we are. Rampage. Rampage. What a maneuver. The crowd are going crazy for Paige. Can she make it to the cover in time before Cameron still has a chance to recover? And she does go for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, what? No way. Cameron is kicked out. What is going on here? And a big shot. And here is Cameron. Oh, ruthlessly. Aggressively. Similar to Paige. Just grabs her and throws across the ring. And now Cameron on the offense. And what resiliency we're seeing here from Cameron. This is a brilliant wrestling match from the Divas. Give Divas a chance. They said. That's what I did. They never said. That's such a bad meme now. But Irish whip. Pulls her back. Hurricane Rana. That could be it. But Cameron opted not to go for a cover here. And a big drops the knee on Paige's face, basically. Face buster, even that's not what the move's called. But full reversal from Paige. Oh, big kick from Paige. Spinning roundhouse kick, kinda. And oh, she hits the drop kick, but Paige is able to reverse it somehow. I didn't see how that happened, but Paige chop. And another. And now Cameron on the floor on the mat again. But here's Paige. And this is how you see how crazy Paige is, basically. Oh my goodness. What? Just look at that. Look at those headbutts from Paige. That could be it. But Paige is just not going for covers. Cameron as well. They're just holding out and going for covers in aid of going for more damage, which could be harmful in the long run. But here is Paige. Cameron in the middle of the ring. And thrown down to the mat. And Paige starting to take control here. But she goes for a cover. 1, 2. And a kick out from Cameron. What a match we have here. What a Divas match we're having. Cameron's been very, very good. A lot better than I'd have expected, to be honest. Even though I did have high hopes for this match has been very, very impressive. And Paige, again, just going straight for that maneuver to slam Cameron's head into the mat. But Cameron back to her feet. This is a chance now to come back. She catches Paige midair. That big kick again. The third time I think we've seen it so far. Oh, what a maneuver. I don't even know what her finish is called, if that was it. But I think it was a signature. But 1, 2... Oh, almost a free. Almost a free count. If she can hit her finisher here, that will be it. Here is Cameron. What's she going for? Oh, she's in the air. Paige has that. No, DDT. DDT. That is it. Go for the cover, Cameron, right now. And that is it. 1, 2, 3. Cameron wins. Cameron is inserted to the Divas title match. And she's talking trash to Paige after getting the win. Paige hit the Paige Turner. Got a 2 7/8 count. Look at this. The ref's hands about to hit the mat. Then she hit, skipped the Rampage for some reason. Then whatever that move's called, she hit it, and then Paige kicked out. 1, 2 7/8. And then this DDT, Paige tried to reverse it, but Cameron was not letting that happen and slammed her down with added velocity. So the 3 count was all but assured. 1, 2, 3. Paige laying out, and Cameron was talking all that trash to Paige after the win. And she's of course ecstatic with herself. Brilliant from Cameron here to insert herself into the Divas title match, and you can't really begrudge her any of it because she defeated the Divas champion and the #1 contender. So I'm very excited to see what she can do in the future, Cameron. She's got a very bright future here in the Divas division, obviously. But here we have our main event: Chris Jericho and Rusev. Both men losing last week. Jericho losing to Rob Van Dam, and Rusev losing to IC champion Ryback. Well, Chris Jericho lost to ECW champion Rob Van Dam, we learned last week, but RVD's nowhere to be found this week on Monday Night Raw, at least as of yet, but I doubt we will be seeing him at all. We have Chris Jericho, the fans going wild for this guy. Everybody loves a bit of Chris Jericho. Returned full-time to WWE not too long ago, so the fans really appreciate having one of the old legends from the Attitude Era back again. But now here we have Rusev Matria. Oh my goodness. Lana coming out to introduce her boy toy Rusev. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but another submissions match like the main event of SmackDown last week. Let's get straight into it. Accolade versus the Wolves of Jericho. So they tie up to start. Jericho, with his probably slightly better technique, but is able to get ahead of Rusev early on here in this tie-up. But Rusev's power should give him the edge going forward. Jericho pushes Rusev away, and here is Jericho now. What's he going to go for? Rusev, I think, did get the pin on Jericho. Yeah, Rusev got the pin on Jericho 2 weeks ago on Raw to become the #1 contender for the WWE Championship in a triple threat featuring Roman Reigns. But big shot from Jericho, and Jericho, big kick to the back of Rusev, and a big shot. Rusev blocks. Rusev has to use his power now. Rusev, what's he going for? Just launches Jericho into the ropes and stomping away now. This is the Rusev that everyone loves to see or hates to see as the crowd go, but personally I love watching Rusev in the ring. He's a brilliant competitor. And oh, Jericho easily able to lift him somehow on a backbreaker. Jericho just puts a halt to Rusev's momentum there, and another vicious kick that Jericho's become synonymous with, and a big shot. Rusev rolls out the way. Rusev Irish whip off the turnbuckle. Rusev, what's he gonna go for? Oh, big back body drop, and he's dragging Jericho into the middle of the ring. He's going for a submission maneuver here, and no, he's just working on the body of Jericho with those big elbows like daggers into the shoulder of Jericho, and a falling headbutt from Rusev, which does so much damage on career mode, but that's not what we're talking about here. And another, this is just dominance from Rusev here. And Rusev, oh, Jericho rolls back up, big kick from Rusev, and here's Jericho, face plants Rusev into the mat. So here's what is Jericho going to go? Who's going to go for the reverse submission maneuver here? Jericho again, a big kick to the spine. Both of these men just working each other down before going for any early submissions to wear each other down. They're trying to beat their opponents down. I think more is there. Both of these men's aim, but that would probably suit Rusev more than Jericho. Jericho could probably go for a few holds early on to try and wear out Rusev instead of beat him down, because Rusev probably has the better of him as far as strength goes, and Jericho probably have the edge as far as technique. But here's Jericho. Rusev with the reversal and plants Jericho down now. Now here's Rusev. Just lift Jericho up, but Jericho's not having it. He's get up on his own accord. Now here's Rusev. Headbutt to the shoulder blade. And stomping away on the back of Chris Jericho. And an elbow drop on the lower back of Chris Jericho as well. Stomp. And oh, Jericho outspeeds Rusev to get these chops in, but big block from Rusev now. Reversal from Jericho. Rusev's over the top rope. What's Jericho going for? Suplexes Rusev back in the ring. What a maneuver. Springboard. Oh my god, Jericho looking very good here. And this performance, he could well have an argument that he should have been number one contender for the WWE Championship. And Jericho leaves the ring, comes back in, and now Rusev goes out. Mind games. Rusev goes back in again. Jericho just like ripping apart the announce table like he did last week against Rob Van Dam. That is what ultimately cost him. He came back in the ring and Rob Van Dam was able to hit him with the 5-star frog splash. But oh, Jericho not making the same mistake again this week. And he's shouting at Rusev now. Get out, Rusev, he says, as he lifts him back to his feet. And what's he going for here? Suplex. Vertical suplex. And he held Rusev in the air aloft for a very long time, considering the weight of Rusev and the weight of Jericho. But what's Jericho going to go for? And a face plant to the outside. Jericho using all his experience to his benefit here against Rusev. And he's absolutely dominating him at the moment. Rusev won that match, but the Authority may not be too best pleased with how he's been performing since. Of course, he will if he loses here, and he does lose next week. If he even gets a match, he will have a chance to redeem himself at the very least. As long as he wins the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. But here's Rusev. Belly to belly suplex! Oh, almost onto the monitor. That could have easily broken Jericho's spine. But, oh, submission maneuver on the outside. Rusev just vice grip, like hold on Jericho. Is Jericho even gonna, I'm not sure if Jericho taps counts because it is outside, but yeah, we'll see what takes place. Oh, Jericho swipes Rusev's legs away from him. Lifts him up. And, oh, Rusev reverses and plants Jericho down on the monitor. His face first, but Jericho back to his feet. And a big clothesline from Rusev. Jericho landed awkwardly on his arm as well, I think. And Rusev, Jericho's knee slammed into the floor. And now Jericho no selling it to get back up. And, oh, Jericho. Another suplex. Suplex to the... and Rusev's legs smack against the ring apron. My god, what a brutal match we have as our main event here on Monday Night Raw. Big shot from Jericho. Rusev tries to hit him back, but Jericho just launches him into the ring. And a big chop. And an even bigger kick from Jericho. Now, of course, Jericho getting back into the ring. Oh, well, to the outside at least. Springboard. Oh, and a big splash. And now Jericho. What's he going for? He's going top rope. Jericho going to fly. What's he going to go for? Big elbow drop from Chris Jericho. And he's going for a submission. He's going for a crossface. This made Jack Swagger tap out last week on SmackDown. And there's a match against Alberto Del Rio. Spoiler, but if you haven't seen it, well, too bad. But Jericho just wrenched on Rusev, but Rusev able to break out of the hold, and he rose out of the way of that shot, but Jericho flying forearm. And Rusev, oh, he's setting up for a code breaker. Probably not Jericho's best option here, but he probably should try to go for a Wolves of Jericho, probably be his best option, but he's going for another crossface here, rather than go for the Wolves Lion Tamer. I can see Rusev tapping out. He just got code breakers in the face, basically, so his head will be dealing with a lot of damage right now. To be having it wrenched like that is probably not very comfortable for the Bulgarian Brute. But can he afford another loss at this stage? Can Rusev afford another loss at this stage? But he is able to hold on. Now here's Rusev. Oh, he hits the scissor kick. He hits the scissor kick, and that... oh no. Accolade time. This is it. This is it. I'm sure, but Jericho will not be able to sustain. Jericho taps. Jericho taps. Jericho taps. And Rusev with the accolade. Out of nowhere. Just that scissors kick. Super kick. Whatever you want to call it. And the accolade. The same fate could befall Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been the 5th episode of our WWE 2K15 Universal. Like I said at the start of the episode, please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you enjoyed or what you'd like to see in the future of our Universal mode. That's a loud truck, but I've been Drudic. Peace out, stay based. I will see you very, very soon. See you guys next time. Oh no, what is Rusev doing now? What is Rusev doing now? Oh, he nails Jericho with another scissors kick. And where's he going? He gets out of the ring. He gets out of the ring. And now he's got a steel chair. Throws it into the ring. And here he is. Rusev picks up the chair. And he's pounding away on Chris Jericho. But wait a second. That's Randy Orton. That's Randy Orton. He knocks the chair out of Rusev's hand. He turns Rusev around. RKO out of nowhere. Randy Orton lays out Rusev, and he's leaving the ring. And as we go off the air, Randy Orton returns. Rusev getting back to his feet. Chris Jericho standing there, unsure of what to do. Chris Jericho unsure of what to do. He picks up the chair. No way, no. Rusev back to his feet, and Jericho lays him out. Jericho walks down the ramp, and Randy Orton is having a conversation with Randy, it seems. And now they're both leaving the ring. Rusev laying out. That is it for today's Universe Mode, guys. I thought that was it, but it wasn't. I will see you in the next time. Stay based. Peace out, and I'll see you next time. Laters.